Hello and welcome back to Pendor. We're in a battle against Lord Shaddai. He says that we know each other, but I'm not entirely sure if I remember him. He must be from the Kingdom of Sarlian, because he is now a part of the, yes, you guessed it, the Dashar. So obviously that is going to be, maybe, I don't know, kind of interesting, I guess, because he actually has an entire army comprised out of, yes, the Shah units. So, you know, this is going to be interesting. But here's the thing. I'm actually on my way to the mines of Al-Aziz, and I was actually very much hoping that we'd be able to, you know, get our mystical rune plate. Now, what's funny about this is that you actually do need a bag of, a large pouch of diamonds. So I have 2,000 dinars remaining right now because I literally just received my weekly wages and I gained 16,000 because, well, let's face it, I just gave myself another town and I also don't have a mercenary company anymore. So yeah, we're making some pretty decent cash every single week now in comparison to not, in comparison to literally losing money every single week. So I'm actually really, really pleased about this. However, not so pleased that we are left with basically no troops at all. So that's obviously a bit of an issue, isn't it? No troops? Did I say troops? No money at all. I'm not sure why I said troops. Why did I say troops? I don't know. It's probably because I lost one of my T-Knights and I was distracted. And I thought to myself, how dare you? How dare you eliminate one of my amazing units? You know, I was actually a bit irritated by that. But anyway, I actually stopped by at Harengoth Castle and I pulled out 7 Biscuit Sergeants and 6 T-Knights, so we have a little bit extra there. And obviously, if you think about it, now that we're actually making some good cash, I should technically be able to continue recruiting and inducting units into you know, our CKO, and hopefully that's going to work out quite nicely. So yeah, otherwise we are going to be probably taking this guy prisoner. He's marshal, but do I need the money? Do I need the money? Not really, I guess. Not really. I'm going to let him go because we do still need the, well, we do still need, yeah, there's the pouch of diamonds that I bought. But yeah, we do still need honor as much as we can get our hands on, of course. And yeah, I'm a little bit not too pleased about that, but yeah, I am going to be, of course, taking this. Oh yeah, that actually reminds me. I want to try and find the 3 SEERS. I think I might be able to defeat them. That might be a bit premature. I'm not entirely sure if we will be able to defeat them, but I think maybe we have a shot, because if I was able to defeat, who was it now? Jatu army, was it a Jatu army or who was it? Snake Cult, yes, Snake Cult army. If we were able to defeat that, then I'm thinking, hey, you know what? Maybe we're going to be able to defeat the Heretic army as well. Well, not the Heretic army, but the 3 SEERS. The only problem with the 3 SEERS is that they have, I think, quite a lot of Doom Guides. If they have a lot of Doom Guides, then we may indeed be facing some pretty big issues, but, well, that's not really, that's not neither here nor there. We're just going to go in and see whether we can actually make something work. And otherwise, we're just going to make our way over to the mines here. I'm going to save, okay? I'm very much worried, paranoid, whatever, about the fact that maybe this is going to crash and then I'm going to lose all this progression, which would be pretty terrible. Okay, so we got to speak to the old man, as far as I'm aware, which is this fellow. Yes, here is some wine here for you. There we are. And there we go. Yes, there it is. Okay, fantastic. So now what we can do is we can choose between Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald. I have actually, you know, taken a look, and here's the thing. No matter what people suggested on the previous episode, unfortunately, I'm just going to have to go with what I think right now, because here's the thing. Sapphire, this requires 15 strength. This is actually an exceptional piece of gear if you can get it early on. There are definitely some ways that you can get the mystical rune plate early on, and then you can try to, you know, transform it into Sapphire really, really soon. So, you know, just when you've been, you know, when you've just reached 15 strength. I mean, that's pretty crazy to have a piece of armor like that. But obviously, anyway, it is the lightest as well. So this is the lightest. So if you want light armor, this is probably good, but it does have less protection. Emerald is kind of like the sort of middle of the road kind of thing. You need 25 strength to be able to wear this. It is 20 weight, and it has slightly more protection than Sapphire and slightly less than Ruby. Now, Ruby is where things get into the heavy leagues. It is heavy, as I just mentioned, and it also requires 35 strength from what I can tell. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do Emerald, and we're going to see how that goes. So there we go. Wait, did it need the large pouch of diamonds? I'm actually wondering whether it needed the large pouch now. I don't think it did, actually. I don't think it did, so no. Yeah, that's because of the submod, I believe. Yes, that's because of the submod, because in, as far as I'm aware, in the previous version of Pendor, 3.9.4, I'm playing 3.9.5 right now. Not sure whether they changed it or reverted that particular, you know, feature or whatever. But yeah, anyway, point is, we didn't need to actually spend our large pouch of diamonds, so that means I can, you know, sell it back to the Guildmaster and gain 97,000 back. So I'm pretty happy with this. Anyway, this is the Emerald Rune Plate right here. We're going to be able to equip this. In my opinion, I think this is probably the best overall, just purely for the fact that it is quite light for how much protection it provides you. I mean, you can see here, my current armor is heavier than the Emerald Rune Plate. And yeah, it's, you know, there you go, boom. Obviously, it doesn't look particularly, does it look particularly good with my current setup? I think it's okay. My helmet is not looking that good, but my helmet is amazing in regards to its protection. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, the point is, the Emerald, in my opinion, I think is probably the most accessible. The Sapphire, I'm not sure. It just depends on when you get the ability to make this armor. That's it. It depends on when, more than anything. Because if you yourself are deciding, hey, you know what, I'm going to go for, you know, I don't know, a low strength build. Let's just say that you're the character that's doing medic or something like that. You know, let's say that you're literally doing like a commander-based build or something. And then you go, you know, you go for like, I don't know, 15 strength or 18 strength. You're going to be missing out on a lot of fun with that, though, in my opinion. But, you know, there are different ways to play, of course. There are different ways to play, and that's obviously the great thing about Warband. But anyway, all I'm saying is, if you do go for a lower strength build for your character, then Sapphire is obviously going to be your best bet, because that's going to only require 15. And it is very light as well, so you can move around really nicely. Of course, as someone actually pointed out on one of the previous episodes, when you have heavy armor on, it actually doesn't matter if you're on a horse, because a horse isn't affected by how heavy your armor is, which is actually fantastic, and that's indeed a very, very good point. So that is one of those things that you just don't really think of that much, you know? It's one of those things that's not really at the forefront of your mind. You're kind of thinking, this is really heavy, I don't really want to move around slowly, but it's not actually you moving around slowly in most battles. It is your horse that is carrying you, and most of the time the horse is not going to be affected. So that's obviously something to bear in mind. Anyway, we hopefully will be able to deal with these fellows. They're mostly running into us with cavalry, which is obviously great. That means that my biscuit sergeants can do some good work. And let's just eliminate some of them myself. Just going to get stuck in here. And there we go, we actually just already eliminated 3 of them. Not too bad, if I do say so myself. And I highly doubt we're actually going to be losing pretty much anyone here. I need to actually... Should I just tell these guys to charge in or something? I should probably just tell everyone to charge, to be honest. I personally feel like at this point, when everyone's just so incredibly close to us, it makes no sense whatsoever to keep them back. Because they might as well just get stuck in, you know? They might just get stuck in with their two-handed axes and their wonderful pole arms. Yeah, it just makes all the sense in the world. And you can see exactly the reason why maybe, just maybe, we might be able to actually defeat the 3 seers. I don't know whether they are still on the map, by the way, so I'm actually going to have to check that. And if they are not on the map, then I'm going to be forever sad, because then I won't be able to take... Well... Technically, I won't be able to take that many prisoners. I mean, because obviously, you know, I was basically just doing that to unlock the Doom Mace. Actually, wait a minute. It's not the 3 seers that we need to fight for that. It's Igrim. I just remembered. Yes, it is actually Igrim that we need to defeat for that. Ah, yeah, okay, well maybe he's around? I don't know. Maybe we're going to be able to defeat him? Who knows? But I think one of the main things that we should maybe try to concentrate on a little bit is trying to take some of the Deshar's territory, because obviously they're in and around this area here. And who's this guy? He's the vassal. Yeah, okay. He's cunning as well. Well, we're going to let him go still. You know, we're just basically going to continue letting people go as much as possible, because that is literally going to get us so much more power in the end. Because if I can reduce my prestige cost of many of my, CKO troops, then we'll be in a really good position. Anyway, Torba is not looking too bad for us to take. We could potentially do something. Ah, there we go. The building of the training grounds in Janos has been completed. Finally. Very nice. Can't wait to see what's going to happen with that. And we can actually just make our way back over to Laria and actually just get my large pouch of diamonds sold. Alright, so one thing I really want to do is I want to give Rella Keep to someone, and I'm probably going to be giving that to... I actually have no idea who to give that to be honest. I'm thinking maybe Lord Alistair. He's doing pretty well right now. Maybe he doesn't need it. We could probably give it to Roland. He's really, really good too, but I don't think that's really necessary. I'm kind of wondering right now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, fine. Let's give it to Lord Alistair. Why not? Okay, he's gonna accept that. All right, so that is literally all I wanted to do here. Now, there are massive amounts of vassals in my castle's keep, and technically I could accept any one of these, and they would probably be pretty good, but I'm gonna have to check every single one of these names. I know that Lord Eric, I think, is a pretty good vassal, but I'm not sure whether I should accept him or not. That's the main issue here, because if I accept him, we're gonna, I don't know, we're gonna have maybe some friction between our vassals, maybe. I'm not entirely sure, but we're just gonna upgrade this guy. We're gonna get a, little baggage train as well. And we're just going to train our steward real fast. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the tavern now as well. What we want to try is obviously locating a... Well, ransom broker is obviously quite helpful, but yeah, so locating a unique spawn. Maybe we're going to be able to get another... Ooh, there's a load. Okay, hello there. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Right, so the 3 seers are actually near Talon Castle. We might be able to actually attack them. I don't know whether we're going to be able to make it work, but who knows. Also, Wolfbode is available. I think he's going to be pretty easy for us, actually, all things considered. Saffron Gate. Where is Saffron Gate? That sounds like it's close by, but I highly doubt it. It's probably up here somewhere, isn't it? No? Okay, that's really weird. Where is that? Has he... Oh, it's all the way up there. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. And the 3 seers were near Talon Castle. Where is Talon Castle? That's the question. There. Okay, that's very close by. So what we're going to do, first of all, I very quickly just want to go back to Whitestag Castle, because I want to just make sure that we pull out as many CKO troops as we can. And let me see here. Do we have any? Yeah, we got 4... 12? 12? How, what? Why? What? Okay. How did that happen? How did they have 12 all of a sudden? Alright, that's kind of interesting. I have no idea how that happened, but okay. I'm more than happy, thank you. And I would very much appreciate it if these people could stop raiding my village. That would be nice. Oh well, yeah. Anyway, 3 seers, where are you? Where are you? They're not going to be moving around particularly fast, I assume, because they're most likely going to be running around with thousands of units or something. Let's actually see. Yep. Oh. 46 Doom Guides. Oh no. 178 Bloodsworn Witches. I have no idea what these things are. I really wish I could tell. Well, we know what the Doom Guides are all about. As you can see, they basically rival Noldor. As you can see, Noldor Rangers are basically the same exact thing. And yeah, they don't actually show you what the Bloodsworn Witches are. I would have to look it up elsewhere. Oh, that's sad. That's very sad indeed. Maybe it's here? Highly unlikely, right? Highly unlikely that it's going to be under here, that's for sure. No, it's not going to be here. So, unfortunately, it does look as though we're going to have to go in basically, basically blind, pretty much. Basically blind. I am very much willing to try it out. So, you know what? Yeah, okay, I can't actually do anything there. I kind of want to find the guy that sells potions, because now that I've got my mystical rune plate, I don't really need to keep my Qualis gems around too much anymore, unless I want to hire some Noldor, of course, which I could potentially do, or I could get some more CKOs up and running. Very much depends on if I want to do that. But I'm kind of wanting to check. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to very quickly just check the stats of the Bloodsworn Witch. Alright, so here we go. Against the 3 Seers, they have 1,277. I'm going to assume my battle advantage is going to be absolutely terrible. Yeah, we only have 57 troops on the field. This is going to be harsh, but I have checked. The Bloodsworn Witches are nothing special. They're only like level 40 or something like that. They don't have that much HP. Their weapon proficiencies are not very good. You know, just standard solid unit. Nothing dramatic, you know? So we shouldn't have to worry about this too much. I'm also going to be dismounting my cavalry here just because it is going to be so much more effective for them to be on foot. And the enemy is actually charging us straight away? Really? Oh, they are. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I'm not entirely sure why they do this, but okay, if they want to do that, then who am I to stop them? Let's do it. Okay, hopefully they're going to be able to murder them, please. Okay, wait a minute. Are these the 3 Seers themselves? They might be. Wow, they have so much HP. Wow. Yeah. These are the 3 Seers themselves. As you can see, they just got absolutely murdered. Really quickly there. Okay, I'm going to have to be super careful. I just literally took a massive hit from that Couch Lance. Or shall we say my horse did. Which I'm not a big fan of, because if they do eliminate my horse, my mobility is going to go down to 0, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that, but the main issue is the fact that we are going to probably die. Okay, gotta be careful. No! I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. Alright, we're going to retreat real fast, and then we're just going to go straight back in. That is it. There you go. Alright. No, that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. But we did eliminate the CRSs. That's it. That's all we needed to do, just eliminate the CRSs. I was pretty happy with that. Unfortunately, it does seem as though the enemy is going to now have... I kind of want to go back here, but this is not really very good either. This is going to be bad. Yeah, this is going to be really bad. Maybe I can do something here. I don't know. Probably not. Gonna have to tell them to dismount. I'm not using the horse wall, I'm literally just wanting to get them off their mounts, that's it. And then hopefully we can move my cavalry back here. Archers go here, cavalry here, there we go. And now hopefully that's going to be enough. I'm going to just maybe try to distract a little bit here as well. All I really need is my forces to focus on killing enemies with their bows. That's literally it, that's all I need. I just need them to do that, and then we will be absolutely fine. If I can distract these fellows, then they're going to just get headshot every single time. And hopefully that's going to be enough. Okay, we take out that guy's horse. There we are. Yeah, so far, this is not going too badly. They've got a bunch of Sarlian Rogue Knights as well, which is possibly maybe one of the most dangerous things about this army, to be honest. Just purely for the fact that they can do so much damage with their couch lances almost immediately. But thankfully we do have our biscuit sergeants at the front there, so if worst comes to worst, then we are probably going to be fine because they're going to get murdered by their polearms. Okay, here we go, distracting that guy once again, distracting him, this one as well. There we are. I'm just trying to do that. I'm not really focusing on doing damage too much right now because if I do get eliminated, I think it's going to be a surefire loss. I think that's literally just what's going to happen. Okay, wait a minute. Here we go. Okay, how are we doing so far? Can you actually kill some of these guys, please? I'm kind of hoping that they might do a little bit better. Okay, well, I'm distracting a huge amount of them. I'm not entirely sure why we're taking so long. Okay, let's spread out. Spread out. Just going to try to spread them out. Maybe that's what's causing the main problem here. Maybe they're not really able to get good range. Or vision, shall we say. Seer Initiates right here. We've got some Seer Favorites as well. No. Ah, no, 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 no. Oh, okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Okay, we're not fine. Okay. Well, technically I can leave. I'm gonna do that. Just purely for the fact that I know that if I get eliminated again, that is going to be it, and then I'm going to have to auto-resolve, and I really do not want to do that, thank you very much. So I am literally just going to kite them a little bit, just until I get back up to full strength, and then we're just going to go straight back in. That's it. We're literally just going to go straight back in. Obviously, this is an overwhelming opponent right now. Probably one of the most difficult opponents we've faced so far. And I'm actually not sure. Is there a stronger opponent than this? Maybe Maltese? I'm thinking maybe Maltese, because she has some very populated Anaconda Knights. Let's just say that. She has quite a lot of those. I'm not sure. But as you can see, they still have 82 Sarlian Rogue Knights, which is the main concern. How are we doing? 52%. I really wish I would be able to restore myself faster. It is so funny as well because I actually have 9 in wound treatment. I have 9 in wound treatment, and yet it's still taking me an absolute age to restore my HP. I don't know why. I guess it's because I'm being impatient. That's probably the reason, isn't it? Yes, that is probably the reason. Okay, well, not much I can do about that. Ah, there we go. We're gaining another 7,000. As you can see, we do gain a pretty significant amount. Oh yeah, by the way, someone actually mentioned that I should probably build more enterprises. Now, as far as I am aware, I have enterprises in pretty much every single town, with the exception of, I think, 3 or 4. Because at the time, when I was going around, you know, investing in businesses, I actually wasn't capable of getting enterprises in those specific locations because the Lord in question was not liking me. And that's it. That was the only reason. So yeah, that's the reason why we're missing a couple of towns, because otherwise I would have had to do a task for the guy, and at the time I just didn't. I didn't see the point, you know, I didn't see the point in doing that, because we are just going to gain, I think it is like, what, 500 per time, which is pretty good, don't get me wrong. That is a pretty good amount of cash, times 4. You know, you're going to gain an extra 2,000 every single week, which is actually very good. But if you think about the fact that I can sell 1 piece of armor for 2,000, I don't know whether it's worth me going ahead and doing a task or doing something for this one lord just so that he can allow me to, you know, build an enterprise in his town. I think generally if I had no other choice, absolutely. I think that's probably a really good idea, especially considering it's completely passive. You know, the best kind of money that anyone can make is definitely going to be passive, because you don't have to do anything. But from my perspective, the amount of effort that would go into actually doing these tasks for these, self-important lords, you know, I was basically shaking my fist at this guy because he was like, oh yes, I don't like you by -1. I'm not going to allow you to build this here, and so on and so forth. You know, that kind of deal. Now, Ethos is currently under siege, which I am not a big fan of, so I think I might actually be going over there. I'd love to fight the 3 Seers some more, because I personally feel like we have the ability to win. I think we can actually defeat them, but I just have to be super, super careful with those lances. They're just going to kill me every single time. Got to be very, very careful about those. Okay, yeah, so this is actually going to be one of those times as well where I probably am an absolutely stupid individual for going in here. What do you bet? What do you bet I'm really, really stupid for doing this? Maybe? Maybe? Maybe not? Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with what we have here. We got a got a tournament running. There's a person with 483. Are you going to run away now? You are absolute imbeciles. I do not like these people one bit. Okay, yeah, so this guy obviously is the Chosen of Indar. He does not give you a Qualis gem. So that's a big deal. Please do not fight me. Okay, there we go. He's not actually fighting me, and we're helping out Lord Godric here. I basically just want to help out Godric as you know, as fast as we possibly can. So I'm just going to go super hyper aggressive against this person here, and then we're going to get out of there because the Chosen of Indar are really, really close, and I don't really want to get involved in their fight because, well, there's no point. You know, if they don't give a Qualis Gem, the only thing that we're doing is weakening the Dashar, which is obviously a pretty good reason, but if I could choose, I'd much prefer to go into a battle against the 3 Seers, because that's going to be fun. You know, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to actually give us a massive run for our money, and I think I could probably defeat the Chosen of Indar without too many issues nowadays. Obviously, beforehand, not so much. You know, way back. I mean, you remember way back when I didn't have any CKO troops and I was literally running around with, well, whatever I could get my hands on. Yeah. And these guys, you know, Jatu armies and various other things, I'd be like, oh no, I have to run away from this thing. Nowadays, well, not so much, not so much. I can take on the Jatu armies if I want to, although, do I really want to? No, not particularly, but I can if I want to. That's the whole thing, you know. I have the choice now instead of just being forced to retreat, and you know, that's it. But you know, that's the thing. 3 Seers, it's gonna maybe give us something for our CKO as well. Maybe it would unlock some secrets for us. I actually don't know whether it would. And I think someone actually mentioned that the 3 Seers automatically escape the first time you attack them. Or shall we say, you know, they just automatically escape the first time that you defeat them. And I have no idea why. I don't know why that would happen, but if that is indeed the case, then I am very sad, because that really means that, you know, we're going to miss out. I am actually... Do I really want to help Godric here? I really don't want to help Godric. No. I'm not going to help Godric. Even though this is a... Okay, you know what? Okay, fine. I'm going to help him. I don't want to, okay? I don't want to, but we kind of have to. Because this is literally one of those times where you just go, what could I be doing better? I could be going and fighting the 3 Seers. Yes, I know. But if we want to have any shot of sort of expanding our territory a little bit further and maybe not suffering so many retaliations from the Dashar, then this is pretty much, yeah, this is pretty much the only thing that we can really do here to inflict a massive amount of damage. Although we could fight their vassals and so on and so forth. Actually, you know what? They're just going to resummon these guys, aren't they? They're just going to rehire a bunch of mercenaries, and then they're just going to have an army capable of, well, this at any point. I kind of hope that wouldn't be the case. It seems like Godric is being a little bit of a silly billy. Yes. He's being a little bit of a silly billy by doing this now, and I'm not entirely sure why he is doing that. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't. What does he have? Oh, he has Phoenix Risen. Those are his household troops by the looks of things. Okay, that's good. That's not too bad. I'm actually pretty happy that we have him as a vassal now then. Because if he has those as household troops, then that's pretty strong, you know? They're not bad, as far as I'm aware. Okay, how are we doing here? Not so good. Yeah, this is... Yeah, I don't like fighting like this. I don't like fighting like this at all. I'm going to actually have to tell my cavalry to charge in right here. And this is not something that I want. Oh no, this is bad. Okay, well, let's yes. You know what this gives me? This gives me a huge just, yes, I told you so. It gives me a I told you so moment where I just think to myself, why? Why? Why did I do this? I don't know. Is it because I'm nice and I wanted to help out Godric? Maybe. But is it because I'm complaining so much about him? Yes, also that. That's bad. That's real bad. I literally should... You know what I should have done? I literally should have just left. I should have just left. Godric's going to get back on his feet in 2 seconds anyway. It's not really going to make any difference. You know how the AI is in Warband. They literally just get their units back almost instantaneously, like a click of the fingers. And there you go. They're back and ready to go. But we are absolutely obliterating the opponent right now. So I suppose that's one thing that we can really be quite thankful for, because let's face it, Godric has a bunch of Sarlian Knights, he has a bunch of Phoenix Risen, and Knights of the Phoenix, and so on and so forth. Knights of the Lion, in fact, as well. And, well, they're not too bad, especially when they're working with my own forces. And as you can quite clearly tell, we are just dominating this entire battle. So it should, in fact, end up being a relatively positive experience. I was actually kind of thinking that, you know what, maybe I'm going to be carrying this entire battle, and then I'm going to start losing troops that I really cannot afford to lose. Not at least, not at this moment in time, at least. You know, losing 5 or 10 T-Knights here or there when it comes to actually taking territory, I don't really mind that so much. Sure, I mind it, but it's kind of the toll that you have to pay to be able to expand, right? But in a random battle like this, where I don't necessarily have to help, because Godric, as I say, is going to be back on his feet in an instant, I'm not really having to do that. However, it seems like things are going quite well. And as we get closer to the inevitable victory that awaits us, do not look in the top left of the screen, okay? I know that I have literally just drawn your attention to this by saying that, but please do not. Respect my wishes, please. Thank you very much. I actually did manage to get 67 billion kills, alright? So, that, you know, that's pretty, okay, that's a pretty amazing amount, alright? I don't think I've ever seen anyone get whatever number I just said. Anyway, obviously, all joking aside, I did not get 1 kill. Oh, that is so sad. Anyway, he obviously managed to escape because we can't actually take him prisoner as far as I'm aware. Otherwise, we can actually just leave. 80... What? How does he have 87 minions? Heretic minions, this guy. What? That's absolutely crazy. I guess he actually fought a heretic army or something like that, and that's the reason why he has so many troops or whatever, but that's pretty insane as it is, and most of these are actually going to be going to Godric. He's literally going to have an insanely large army now. I'm going to take all the prisoners because I want to try and make as much money as possible. As I've said, I really want to make sure that we are able to recruit and indeed, you know, hire as many Pendor noblemen as possible so that we can level them up into some amazing things. And there you go. Look at that. He now has 357. Pretty nice. And there's the leader of the Dashar. He's obviously running away from me. As you should, sir. As you should. Maybe I shouldn't have taken Ethos as my own town, because it consistently gets attacked by the snake cult or something like that. I don't know. They just seem to sack it almost immediately, which is kind of annoying. But okay, so this guy has books. Obviously, this is the fellow right here. We have everything from him. Phineas is the one that sells the elixirs, so I should probably try and find him at some point as well. I still have, I believe, 3 Qualis gems. I think I have 3 Qualis gems. So technically what I could do is I could get to 27 strength with 1 use of Qualis gem, and then I could basically do whatever else I wanted to. So I could, you know, build some more, you know, CKOs. I could build any knighthood order that I would like, you know, basically any of them at all. And or we could just get more elixirs, maybe for I don't know, maybe for some of our companions. Maybe I could increase my intelligence, or, you know, whatever. Basically, I could do anything we wanted. But obviously, we only have 3. I'd very much like to get more than that. So 3 seers, where are you? Ah, now this is absolutely perfect. All right, this is really, really wonderful. Oh wait, no, follow me. Yes. There we go. This is exactly what we want. You know why? Look at where I'm going to go right here. I'm going to go right into the trees, up a hill, and then we are literally just going to be attacking. This is what's so cool about Warband, by the way. I think they also implemented a similar system to Bannerlord, where the actual environment on the world map also has an effect in battles themselves. So technically, I should be on a hill. Yep. Well, we are in a very mountainous terrain at the moment, as you can quite clearly see, so this is going to be absolutely fantastic for protecting our forces against the inevitable Sarlian Knight charge that is no doubt going to plague us for the foreseeable future. But let me just place these archers here, place the other fellows over here. Actually, you know what? Dismount. Just going to get them to dismount right here, right now. And yeah, hopefully... I mean, this is so mountainous, it's going to be very difficult for them to basically do anything here, hopefully at least. Let's tell these guys to spread out as well. Gonna have to move my archers back a little bit more as well. And yeah, we should be good. We should be good. I'm literally... You know what I should probably do? I should probably not be an imbecile and I should just stand here. Just be lazy. You know, maybe I should just be the laziest thing in the world right here, maybe. I don't know. But let me just move my infantry forward as well. And I mean, obviously we are going to get murdered if I go out there by myself, probably. But if I can distract them for even a little bit of time, we're going to be able to get my forces to shoot past their shields. And it's going to be a lot easier for them to eliminate them. But do they need the assistance? It doesn't look like it. I mean, you can see that right now. Look at them. They're literally able to just tear them apart, if you excuse the reference. But yeah, there you go. That's not actually too bad. Wait a minute. One thing I need to do. I'm sorry, horse. Very sorry. There we go. Just needed to make sure that my forces can actually fire. I don't have the ability to move it right now. Yeah, but as you can see, this is literally the main reason why you want to take advantage of height in Warband, especially in Pendor. Obviously, if you're looking at the native, if you're looking at base game strategies, and you want to fight against the Rodox, for example, just be aware that they may very well have an insane advantage in many of their environments, because they are literally the faction you do not want to fight uphill, because they're just going to wreck with their crossbowmen. It's going to do so much damage. Anyway... yeah, we should be absolutely fine here, actually. I am quite confident we've eliminated 60. I'm pretty sure most of those are Sarlian Knights. Oh, hello there, sir. Would you like a pamphlet to go with... Is he dead? Oh, never mind. I was going to say, would you like a pamphlet to go with this face bashing? And no, he did not. He would rather have just literally died rather than take the pamphlet, I guess. So, yeah, there you go. That's just what happens. Anyway, who am I actually being shot by? The huge amounts of Seer favorites that are coming in. Yes, now the Bloodsworn Witches are now starting to come in as well. So they will inevitably be eliminated too. Oh, we actually lost a Biscuit Sergeant. I'm surprised. Okay. Not sure why that happened. But I can maybe actually charge out there now because, as you can quite clearly tell, all the Sarlian Rogue Knights have been eliminated. At least I hope so. And now we can maybe do some damage against these fellows. Now, this is the thing. I'm actually not that afraid of regular bowmen, unless they are Noldor. Maybe I should be. I don't know, I just took 14 damage. That's quite a significant amount, considering I have pretty good armor. Maybe I should reevaluate. Maybe I should reevaluate that, I don't know. But there is definite problems that we could be facing here. But so far, actually, everything seems... No, I think we are actually fine here, to be honest. And... I don't think they can actually do anything. What I am going to do, though, is I think I am probably going to retreat when my forces are low on arrows, and then we're just going to come back in, because there are just so many forces right here. I mean, technically, we could just get back on our mounts, and that would be pretty easy as it is, but this just makes it slightly simpler for us. So, I personally don't think we have the ability to lose this any further. That's the main thing I want to drive home here, because me, retreating or whatever, that is not because I am afraid of defeat. It's more the case that it just gives our forces a slightly simpler way of eliminating the enemy. Ooh, there's an enemy Doom Guide actually doing massive damage. Oh, that's very surprising that we're seeing a Doom Guide this late. Oh, there's a bunch. Oh, hello. Why are there so many? Oh, okay, wait a minute. This is a little bit, this is dangerous, isn't it? Okay, this is, okay, not so good. No, we're fine, alright. There's one more here. I do need to eliminate this one. Unfortunately, the Doom Guides that I am actually eliminating right now are not being killed, so that's something to bear in mind. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay. I thought we actually eliminated all of those. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, I am actually going to retreat right now. And there you go. We did end up losing a few troops, but that is just purely for the fact that Doom Guides started to come in. I'm not entirely sure how that even happened, but as you can see, they still have 930 remaining. And they even have... Yes, they have 15! Actually, 19 Doom Guides still remaining. So we're going to be finishing up the fight against the 3 Seers in the next episode, and hopefully you'll join me for that. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.